And Southwest Air was downgraded to a sell from neutral at Goldman Sachs, with the analyst saying that the airline's new route to and from Hawaii could be too costly. Separately, the airline cut its outlook for the first quarter, saying that revenue declines due to the recent government shutdown were bigger than previously expected. And the stock fell more than 5.5% today to $54.41. And the other airlines fell in sympathy on Southwest guidance, and that put a drag on the transportation sector today. So what is the Southwest airline downgrade and the weak guidance telling us about the state of the airline industry right now? Joining us tonight is Seth Kaplan. He's managing partner with Airline Weekly. Seth, good to see you. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Likewise, Bill. Good to be here.
Higher costs and maybe slower traffic due to the government shutdown. Is that sort of the perfect storm the airlines face right now?
Yeah, Southwest obviously has its own set of problems. No surprise that it led the sector lower, as you said. But, a few minutes ago, you were talking about those higher oil prices at their highs for the year. And, you can't talk about oil without also talking about airlines. Now, these airlines all think they're better structured than ever to deal with higher oil prices. But the immediate impact of higher oil prices is higher costs for airlines.
They don't have the pricing power to be able to raise prices commensurate with the rise in jet fuel?
Over to the medium and long term, they do, and really they do it through capacity moves. I mean, look, airlines are always charging as much as they think people are willing to pay at the moment. The way they get to higher fares is by constraining capacity. When they think oil prices are going up, they're going to start growing less. That's what they're doing a better job of these days than they did in the past. But there's lag time. The immediate impact is that if jet fuel costs more tomorrow than it does today, everybody tomorrow is going to be flying around on tickets that they bought months ago, schedules that were filed months ago, and that comes straight out of the airline's pockets.
Traditionally, airlines are very economically sensitive. Are they telling us something about the economy right now or not, do you think?
Well, right now the economy, as you know, is resilient, and the question becomes, well, what happens going forward? There have been patches of softness, Bill, where yeah, it could be a broader indicator. December had some moments of, ooh, what's going on with business travel? Generally speaking, more good than bad right now. The question becomes, what happens if the economy does turn down, and what does that mean for airlines? Obviously not good things, but more of a problem for airlines that depend a lot on premium traffic, the Deltas of the world. An airline like Southwest, maybe not as exposed to some of that.
All right, Seth Kaplan with Airline Weekly. Again, thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Bill.